You don't know what your journey lies ahead of you. You don't know how long it's going to be. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how many times you're going to miss work. You don't know if your job is going to fire you. Well, this is Selena Lucas. I am Selena's dad, George.
And I'm her mom, Crystal.
So when she was 10 months old, she started vomiting uncontrollably. We brought her to her pediatrician and we were told she's got a stomach flu. It didn't subside at all, so we brought her to the Emerge and they said there's some bugs flying around, probably the stomach flu. And then it still didn't stop. We had a follow-up appointment. By this point, her eyes kind of started going in different directions. And we brought her in and they say, we've noticed this thing with her eyes. And she says, I don't want to alarm you, but we need to send her for a CT scan immediately. And then we had a doctor come in and tell us that she has enlarged ventricles and a extremely large mass in her brain. So then we were admitted to the hospital, and 2 days later, she had major brain surgery. Her surgery did not go well. She actually arrested twice during her surgery because she lost so much blood. She lost more blood than they could put it back in. She spent the better part of a week in critical care, and then about 3 weeks later, they went back in and got the rest of the tumor, and she got through that one much, much better. We got the results that it was a cancerous tumor, very aggressive tumor, and they needed to start chemo right away. Her oncologist came to us and said, listen, Selena is tolerating this chemo so well because it's a very, very harsh chemo. I'd like to bump it up to 8 rounds of chemo just because I want to make sure that we get it. So we agreed, we bumped it up to 8, so she got through, and she has been cancer-free ever since.
Renee was always coming in just with a positive attitude, and she loved Selena. She was such a positive figure for us at the hospital.
She came in and she introduced herself, and she had some things for Selena, like a quilt and things like that. She had
pillowcase.
Pardon?
A pillowcase.
Pillowcase, yes. She had gift cards for us. But more importantly, she came in very calm, and she assured us that, things are going to go okay. A lot of the times, all we needed was, a friendly ear just for her to listen to us. All this coming at you at once, like your daughter's throwing up, she might be sick, her eyes are going weird, your daughter has a brain tumor, your daughter has cancer. It's so much to hit you at once. So the financial support was incredible because just her saying, here's some gift cards, here's your meal vouchers, here is a lot of, a lump sum of money to help you pay your bills, to keep you ahead and everything like that. That's just a load off your mind.
And the parking pass too.
Exactly.
My goodness, the money that you guys have saved us in the parking pass is just phenomenal.
It's so important to families who don't know what lies ahead. And we do know a lot of people who did lose their job during the whole thing, myself included. And you don't know how much more of a burden that is on you. A lot of cancer families lose their livelihood, they lose their homes, they lose their cars, they lose things that are vital to them because they can't work. So ChildCan needs money more now than they ever have, and even if it wasn't, it's something that, like, that money needs to be allocated out to families, and ChildCan is definitely a foundation that would do so.
Even today, we're always going to be part of the ChildCan family. But Renee's emotional support was just more than I could have ever asked for. I don't think I would be here without Renee right now. Thank you to ChildCan.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be where we are today without ChildCan.
Donate to ChildCan. Bye.